Find out what you're good at, go find out where it's done, and then go do it. And that would be probably, okay, thank you. And so that's a summary of it, okay? A lot of people talk about your passion, following your passion. There's a lot of truth to that. But if we were to ask a lot of people what they want in terms of a job, many of them would say, all I want is a job. But that's very understandable from our standpoint, because we understand that there are income issues and that sometimes the length of unemployment can extend beyond what we had hoped for. If I said that we are going to pay you $35 an hour, your eyes might start opening up a little bit and saying, that's not really a bad wage, until I mentioned that you have to clean washrooms all day long. I kind of think that many people who looked at that $35 an hour with a smile now are saying, I'm not so sure I might want to do that. Okay. And there, see, we got to take it. We got to take it. We always have one. We want to do something that comes natural, and that is the truth. We do want to do something that comes natural. Because what comes natural to us, we tend to be very good at. And when we're good at it, we get recognition, and we usually get rewards for it. We want to feel good about what we do. In other words, we want something that connects strongly with who we are. And that's where that passion comes in then. If you pursue poorly, you find yourself very unhappy. We're finding that 60% of employees who have jobs are dissatisfied with their job. There is a mismatch. Well, there's 16 reasons why people quit their jobs, doing more than one job. And what we're finding is that the millennials are saying, in effect, I don't really care about staying with a company if they don't treat me right, or I'm moving on. And they're not looking at loyalty as being a part of any kind of career pathing at this point. Employers are starting to look at the mature worker a little differently, saying, hey, I don't have to worry about replacing that individual. There's all kinds of organizational restructuring going on out there. People who have followed the process have tended to be successful in being happier with their decisions in the jobs that they've selected. Then getting into seeking and identifying and the resources that are out there for looking at and researching job opportunities, targeting those job opportunities, securing the connections and contacts and the door openers. We are constantly looking at finding out more about ourselves. This is something that really is associated with the baby boomer generation. We don't get enough of it. We can't know enough about ourselves. And so anytime there's an assessment that comes along, that assessment is something that we want to get involved in so that we learn more about who we are, what our good points are, our bad points, what things we should be looking at in terms of jobs. And so going through an assessment or several assessments can be extremely helpful. Who are you? Do you know who you are when it comes to the worker you use? How much depth have you gone into in terms of listing that information? Joys and pleasures. What does turn you on? In a work effort, what is meaningful to you? What do you find pleasurable in it? So that when you see it, when you come across it, when you find it, you know it's you. Okay? You know that this is an area that's going to bring you a great deal of comfort, that this is an area that's going to be pulling out your passions and your natural abilities, and that these are the kinds of things that hopefully will bring you to the job that you should have. And I want you to understand what these tools are. And so when we talk about environment, what kind of company do you want to go to work for? What about the location of that company? What about the size of it? The ownership? Are you comfortable with a family-owned company? Or are you more comfortable in a corporate setting of relationships or corporate relationships? Are you more interested in a company that's involved in products or perhaps services? What kind of customers might the companies have that you would feel a comfort level with? In terms of the job, what would be the typical title or titles? Perhaps there would be more than one title that would fit you. Responsibilities, day-to-day activities, and authority. What authority would you have? What kind of resources would you have to work with? And what hours do we want to work? And are we happy with a department or section size that is small, medium, or large? What is our comfort level in terms of the department that we would work in? Rewards, what are the rewards that we need? Salary, benefits, perks, opportunities, and what kind of boss? What kind of reporting relationship? What kind of management style? What kind of reputation of boss do we want to work with? And how about fellow employees? And am I happy in teaming relationships? Or perhaps I'm happy as an individual contributor sitting in the back room, one person, telephone, computer, nobody else around me. What it is that you want in that next position. Purpose. Establish your likely focus. So what is your focus in your job search? And if you can identify what that focus is, you have the opportunity to go after it. Hey, we are seeking a certain kind of industry. And within that industry, a certain kind of company. And type of job titles within that company in similar positions. We have to do an elevator speech when we network with people. What are we going to say to them about where we want to go with our job search? Can we identify the industry we want to work in? Can we identify the title that we want in our next position? Can we identify the responsibilities? Can we identify the environment?